Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Xavier Heat, wrestling's favorite hothead,
And I'm the man with no gimmick, the James Conti.
and you are listening to
Double Turn Radio.
Yo, let's go, got switched to let's go. Greenest of all tapes and I'm ready to stretch quotes. So if you sleeping on the all, then it's time that the bed broke. Cause the sink or swim, and you seen the best flow, baby. Let's go, I'm ready, so let's go. Pen moves from the heart, giving them chest strokes. No stressing, I ain't got time to address jokes. The intro's on, it's on, so let's go. I'm striving to be a legend, so as far as my era go, I know where I'm heading. In and out of Omega mode, seamless. Alpha dog, never generico. Thoroughbred, giving the rounds, it's like a merry-go. Hulk when I'm flexing flows, they think I'm Terry Bow Layer. Back giving them layers, cause I was laying low. No matter if I speed through it or say it slow. No matter if I speed through it or say it slow. Rated R, I'm armed to do wonders. And I gotta drop bars, this bomb like blue thunder. And I drill like a sergeant, dodged a few blunders. I'm a vet, repping the old guard from newcomers. Burying it with flurries, I'm sending a few under. Flare flow Fridays, you know how I do. Summer back with a new tape, it's greener than cucumbers, yup. It's about that time that I do numbers. Been working on the moves and all the maneuvers sick. So it's time to catch grooves all over haluva kicks and snares. Switch gears.
Hey, welcome back to Double Turn Radio. My name is Xavier Heat, wrestling's favorite hothead, and next to me is my beautiful and lovely co-host,
The man with no gimmick, the James Conti.
and we are back, baby. Smack Me Raw this week, February 19th, 2018, and boy, do we have a lot to cover this week. We have an amazing Raw to discuss, and we have a halfway decent Smackdown that we have to go and get through. We want to go ahead and shout out our sponsors real quick. We got Warriors of Wrestling. Visit Warriors of Wrestling March 10th on Saturday, March 10th at 3555 Victory Boulevard at the Fun Station. They've got a plethora of different people coming, and you should definitely go and check it out. The bell time is going to be at 7. The bell time is going to be at 8. Doors open at 7. General admission and front row is going to be 20 and 25 respectively. You still got front row and general admission ready to go. This show, you've got Super Crazy, the Ugly Ducklings, who are up and coming and high rising indie tag team. You got Rachel Ellering, the famous daughter of Paul Ellering, and you've got Tessa Blanchard in action as well. You're also going to have special appearances by Brandy Rhodes, Medusa, and the person who just made an appearance inside the Women's Royal Rumble, Molly Holly. Couple of matches that we got during this show are going to be Vinny, the Kid Pacifico versus the Salty Dog Joey Ace. They're going at it over social media, so that's going to be a match on this Saturday. You also got the Hostile Collective versus Just Neff, the Brooklyn Bulldog, Tony Booze, and C-Bunny. You've got a No Limits title match between Isaiah Wolf and Sonny Kiss. You also got a Lucha Rules Scramble Tag Madness for the WOW Tag Team titles. You got the Apostles of Chaos, the WOW Tag Team Champions, versus the Ugly Ducklings, versus the Midnight Classics, which is Chris Romano and Adam Justin. You also got a heavyweight title rematch between Juba and the Ripper Jason Karloff. And you also got a colossal challenge between former WWE superstar James Ellsworth versus the colossal Mike Law. You've got a ladies triple threat action with Tessa Blanchard, Rachel Ellering, and the WW Women's Champion Nikki Adams. And you got a triple threat match. This one should be really good. You got Super Crazy, Jay George, and Chris Steeler. So, all those matches that we laid out for you, you should definitely go and watch. Like I said, 3555 Victory Boulevard at the Fun Station. Doors open at 7. Bell time's at 8. Front row and general admission still available. Also, shout out to Russell Rated R. Tyson, who does the songs at the beginning and end of every podcast. This week is no different. Definitely go and check him out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Check him out on SoundCloud. Check him out on AudioMac. R8ED space the letter R. Yeah. And speaking of SoundCloud, speaking of Facebook, speaking of Twitter, speaking of social media in general, definitely go and check us out. Double Turn Radio, Facebook, Double Turn Radio podcast on YouTube and SoundCloud, and Double Turn Radio on Twitter with the last O being a 0.
Nice.
I think that's it.
I think you got it all.
Oh, okay, cool.
That was pretty good. I was gonna interject, but then every time I was gonna interject with something, you went ahead and just covered it. I was like, all right, I'm gonna sit back.
Yeah, so how was? We just came back from a wild 2 days in Atlantic City.
Jesus Christ.
You won a little bit of money.
I lost $70.
Oh, you lost $70
I
bucks?
lost $70
Oh, so
I
we're
ended
about
up-
at the same point.
Yeah, we're at
All
the
right.
same point.
Well, we're cool because I lost about $60, $70 too. So, our friend John lost a healthy amount
of money.
healthy amount of money. How much did Brian win?
We're gonna leave it there. Anyway.
Alrighty.
Right.
So we just came back from AC a couple days ago. Last week we were away from each other, but we got the podcast done anyway. So if you didn't check last week's, if you didn't see us really on social media too much, it was because I was at work, he was away, at home doing his own thing. So, but we did get a podcast done, so definitely go and check that out as well. We want to thank all you guys who are listening to us as well. So, thank you. We are on the road to video podcast too. Let's not forget.
Always.
By WrestleMania, we are going to have a video podcast for you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be getting a video camera. We're going to be getting some new equipment.
Yep.
It's going to be slow rolling to video podcast, baby.
Yep. And with that being said, I think we've covered just about everything except for Monday Night Raw. So let's go into it.
Yeah. So this week we're in Phoenix, Arizona. They open up with JoJo in the ring saying for people to be in silence, for a moment of silence for the people in Florida, the tragedy that happened in the school shooting. After this, we get what was promoted for a week now, and what we didn't know what was going to happen. We didn't know how it was going to be conducted. I didn't think it was going to come out like this. I'm almost certain that no other fan in attendance thought it was going to happen like this. I'm almost certain that everybody but the wrestlers involved did not know how this was going to go about. So, but it was very, very refreshing. Let's just put this in perspective for you guys. We got a gauntlet match between the 7 individuals who are going to be in the 2018 Elimination Chamber this Sunday. It was Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, John Cena, Elias, Braun Strowman, Finn Balor, and The Miz. So you've got all that talent wrapped up into one match. And it's a gauntlet match. So the rules are 2 people start off in the ring. Once there's a pinfall, the winner stays in the ring, the loser rolls out, and we get a new competitor to go and wrestle again. So if you are the first person, if you are the winner, you're really at a disadvantage at this point. But ladies and gentlemen, we got to witness one of the best matches in Raw history. One of the best matches this year in general. And hands down, the longest match in pro wrestling history, I want to say. I'm almost certain. I've been digging, and I haven't seen a match longer than this. There was one match that kind of compared to this, and it was a almost 3-hour and honestly, no, it was 70 or 80 minutes between Austin Aries and Daniel Bryan at Ring of Honor. That was as close as I got to it.
Yeah, this match definitely, I can definitely confirm this is the longest match in WWE history. This is beaten out every Royal Rumble, which are typically the longest matches in general in WWE.
And they're about an hour 15, sometimes an hour and a half the most.
Yeah, this match. And this is probably the best match we could have gotten for as long as it went. But we got one hell of a match. And
I've got 3 words. Monday Night Rollins. And that's going to be the title of this week's Smack Me Raw. But oh my God. What a performance. What a match in general. But what a performance in general
from Seth Rollins, who has been stagnant within the WWE as of late. Hasn't really done too much. They came back with the Shield. He had a great match with Triple H at Mania last year. Over the summer, he kind of floundered a little bit. They rekindled the Dean Ambrose Seth Rollins tag team, and then eventually that led to a full-on Shield reunion, which hasn't really been as we anticipated, because it was kind of a one-shot type of deal.
It was to get Roman Reigns over. It didn't. It kind of worked. And it was just marred by injuries left and right. So the whole thing with Jason Jordan as well didn't happen too. So Seth Rollins was kind of in a funk. We still honestly don't know where he's at. Coming this WrestleMania, I guess we're gonna find out after this Sunday. Who knows? Maybe not. But it was just incredible to see that this guy lasted over 65 minutes in a match, and it's not really your normal rest spot, normal like. Okay, it's not like a Royal Rumble where you're fighting for a little bit, then you go into a corner, then you're fighting for a little bit, then you go into a corner. It was incredible. It was incredible. It lasted nearly 2 hours. Seth Rollins lasted 65 minutes, like I said. First he wrestled Roman Reigns. A lot of big spots from the two. Roman Reigns was acting way more aggressive than usual, especially to his friend. And he started hitting him with big shots. Rollins wasn't going down. At some point, Rollins got some offense in on Reigns, and then Roman Reigns popped right back up, and they went face to face. So this could tell that we were getting a pretty serious between the both of them.
Yeah. And everybody had their spots in this. From the Sling Blade, the Blockbuster, flying Roman Reigns, flying clotheslines, and then he did his the rope hung drive by kick, drop kick, and it was
there was some suicide dives by Seth Rollins as well.
Superman punches, you name it. They threw everything at each other.
Yeah.
And he ended up rolling up Roman Reigns to eliminate him.
Yeah, Roman Reigns avoided the blackout curb stomp and then rolled Rollins up for 2. As soon as that happened, Rollins countered and then rolled Roman Reigns up for the 3. So Reigns has been eliminated. He couldn't believe it. Rollins couldn't believe it. In the corner, you see Rollins saying, "I had to, man. I'm sorry. I had to." Reigns kind of had a little smile on his face as well. So it was just healthy competition between the both of them. After this, you got Cena coming out. And then as soon as Cena started going to the fans inside the ring, where I guess he starts throwing his t-shirt or whatever it may be, that was when Seth Rollins just went straight on the offensive. Seth Rollins hit him with a couple of clotheslines from there, but we went to commercial break, and then Cena went and picked up the momentum from there. A lot of beating up on Rollins at this point. At some point a little later on, Rollins went for the Falcon Arrow, couldn't get it. Cena went for the 5-knuckle shuffle, couldn't get it. So it was just a lot of hesitation to see if Cena was going to be the one to knock Seth Rollins off during this gauntlet match. Then, Cena was kind of playing to the crowd a little bit too.
Mm-hmm.
At some point, because they were booing the fact that he was getting the upper hand, and he was like, "What do you want me to do?" He was also yelling at the referee to count Seth Rollins being down.
Yeah.
Which made
that
was the only point where it made no sense, because you're up, he's down. It's not a last man standing match.
Yeah.
And he's not knocked out. The referee just checked on him. So why are you counting him? But at that point, Cena's like Vince, so you kind of have to do what you got to do.
Right.
Cena's the in-ring Vince. Then there were some steel ring steps that Cena hit. Rollins was down to begin with. He avoided getting blasted by Cena in the steps.
Mm-hmm.
They went in right before the 10 count. There's a lot of drama throughout this whole thing. A lot of drama. Cena slammed Rollins and then hit the 5-knuckle shuffle this time around. And then Rollins slid out of the AA, rolled Cena up for 2. Cena kept getting the crossface submission, the STF. Rollins wasn't having it. Then Rollins got in with the crossface. It's just a lot of false finishes. Lots of false finishes.
You really didn't know which way it was going to go.
Yeah. A lot of burn it down chants, too.
Yeah.
A lot of burn it down chants.
Yeah. And Cena, it was crazy when he was kicking out of the AA. Cena was shocked, had no idea how.
That was the best part. I marked out a little bit because I really thought it was going to go. And you don't ever really see this go down. But when Rollins hit Cena with the AA after everything that they blasted on each other, I was like, wow, that would have been a great finish to have Cena versus Rollins against each other. Rollins goes for the Phoenix Splash. He lands on his feet. Cena ends up hitting the AA, Rollins kicked out. Oh, I'm sorry. Cena rolled him up for another AA. Then Rollins countered that one and then hit the big stomp on Cena.
Yep, and
So-
that eliminated Cena from the Gauntlet match.
Yeah.
And at that point, it was like flashbacks. Chris
Holy
Jericho
shit.
beats
Yeah.
Rock and Stone Cold in the same night, but Rollins just beat Cena and Roman in the same match.
Yeah. Oh, man. I don't know. Everybody draws those comparisons, and it's like, why don't you just leave the two alone? Yeah, I get it. He did it. He pinned one of the biggest up and coming stars, and then he pinned the face of the fucking company. I get it, but don't compare the two. It's not like it, you know, it was the same match. It was the same match. It wasn't just I don't know.
Yeah, and so Rollins is obviously physically exhausted at this point,
Yeah.
and
He's
when that-
visibly slowed.
both kayfabe and in reality, because he's selling the fact that he's completely blasted.
Yeah.
And Elias comes out, and Elias and Rollins, they wrestle for a little while, and eventually what ends up happening is Elias hits the drift away
Yeah.
and drifts Seth Rollins out of the match. But that being said, but it was incredible. For the amount of time he spent in that ring.
He got a standing ovation.
Yeah, and rightfully so. It was just it was incredible.
Yeah, after this, during Seth Rollins going back up, Finn Balor gets in the match, and you got a pretty good match between Balor and Elias wrestling each other. Elias looks great.
Yeah.
At some point, I couldn't tell whether Elias was Seth Rollins or Seth Rollins was Elias. At some point. At some point.
But I like Elias, and that goes into.
No, I do too, definitely. But I can't. I couldn't distinguish the two for a second there.
Yeah. And we'll get into that. Well, when we talk about our predictions, I'll reiterate exactly what will happen. But
yeah.
Anyways, big things. So we get back from a quick commercial break, and Elias has control of Balor. And Elias puts Balor in the ring, drops an elbow on him. Because he already doesn't look like Macho Man Randy Savage or anything. Just starts dropping elbows on people. And Balor ends up on the top rope. Hits the coup de grace on Elias's taped ribs because they're still selling the injury. I believe that was from the bass from the not the bass. What is it? The
guitar. Oh no, it was the cello.
The cello. That was it. That Braun Strowman broke over him the week prior. So Elias got eliminated from the Gauntlet match. And Intercontinental Champion The Miz comes out, and he doesn't come out, but Bo Dallas and
Curtis Axel come down to the ring instead.
And The Miz takes advantage of the distraction, and he attacks Balor from behind. And there were several quick pin attempts, which so The Miz could try and get Balor out as quick as possible. And it was just we've seen this a lot over the course of since the Miz Taraj has been with the Miz, and they've had their run-ins with Finn Balor. I think they both wrestled Finn Balor at least once over the past few months.
Yeah, they had singles matches while the Miz was gone.
Yeah, that's right. And then the Miz hit a running boot on Finn Balor for a quick 2 count, and once Balor starts fighting back, and Miz tosses Balor to the outside. The referee tells Axel and Dallas they need to stay away. And Miz sends Balor's shoulder first into the barrier. I think it's the same shoulder that is surgically repaired. And he brings it back in, uses the ropes on Balor's arm, and the referee warns him again. And Balor is back on the floor, and we go to another commercial. As this is happening, Renee is backstage with Elias, and they're talking about. Hold up, sorry. They're talking about the number 7 advantage in the chamber, and this is all happening as the match is going on, which is
there were a couple of backstage interviews while this was going on.
They broke it up enough to the point where they were because Raw's always doing different segments. We get the match, and it's just it's a whole.
At this point, we were nearing the 2-hour mark.
Yeah. And we get some interference from from the Miz Taraj, who attacked Balor when the ref isn't looking, and Balor got eliminated. Balor got eliminated from the gauntlet match. I did not expect that, actually.
No, I mean, yeah, I don't know. With the way I'm hearing that Braun might be facing Miz at WrestleMania, it kind of makes sense because this might have jump-started the whole thing because then Braun Strowman comes into the ring and he absolutely just balls the Miz.
The Miz, yeah.
You know, it wasn't a fair fight at all. Miz wound up getting Braun down a little bit. Braun hit fucking Miz with the drop kick.
It's a fact.
That's a tank getting thrown at you.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It was crazy. Braun won. Braun won. Braun won the gauntlet match. Charlie Caruso went on stage for comments. For Braun Strowman commenting on his first chamber match on Sunday. Braun said that he doesn't fear the unknown fears him. He was trying to put himself over. He said that he's gonna win the Elimination Chamber and then beat Brock Lesnar. He actually called Brock Lesnar a beastie boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
He said that Lesnar's gonna get these hands at WrestleMania. The fans pop. Braun asked Charlie to excuse him. He said he's got some unfinished business. And then he goes back into the ring. And Miz Taraj and Miz try to escape, but they can't. Braun delivers running power slams to everybody. And he gets a face pop. So, yeah, that was great. This is about 10 o'clock right now.
Yeah.
You're at about 9:50, 9:55. And then we get a commercial break. And then we get a Hall of Fame package. For easily the dumbest Hall of... I'm not gonna...
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Jeff Jarrett is being inducted into the 2018 WWE Hall of Fame.
JEFFJARRE is going to be in the fucking WWE Hall of Fame for doing not a goddamn thing except going and taking NWA and turning it into TNA. That was it. That's all he's done.
TNA. Anyway,
Fuck,
that's
man.
what's happening. Going to be an awkward situation for Kurt Angle, as per usual, when it comes to this Jeff Jarrett nonsense.
Why? Why? There was no reason for it. You've got plenty of other people who could have been inside the fucking Hall of Fame. Was this the deal? Because WWE is gonna get certain fucking TNA footage from the Woken stuff? I doubt it. I'm reaching there, but
I know.
Why? What was the end game? What's the end game to Jeff Jarrett being in the Hall of Fame? Because he does not deserve it. He does not deserve it. Doesn't deserve it. Tell me otherwise.
I'm not going to.
What did he do in his career?
I think he won the Intercontinental Championship like 6 times.
That's it? That's it? And he got an iconic chair shot? That was guitar shots? That was it? Guitar shots were his thing?
Guitar shots were done before that. Honky Tonk Man.
Exactly.
For a while. But regardless, there's nothing we can do about it. But
I can bitch about it.
You can bitch about
which
it.
I'm gonna.
Sure. I know.
I'm gonna bitch about it.
Trust me.
I'm bitching about it right now.
I know.
It's bullshit.
I know.
Plenty of other fucking people. Plenty.
Well, that's the thing. See, it's not so much that like he angers me going in. It's that there are other people that deserve it a lot more, and that's But other than that, that's what we got. We got video Hall of Fame package for Jeff Jarrett. He will be going into the 2018 W Hall.
The Dudley Boys. Ivory.
Goldberg,
and Jeff Jarrett. Tommy Dreamer could be in the fucking WWE Hall of Fame.
That's very true.
Tommy Dreamer should be in the WWE Hall of Fame. You couldn't have put Tommy Dreamer there?
Could have put the Radicals in. All as a group. We might actually got Benoit. That's the only way we'll ever get Benoit in the Hall of Fame. But anyways, moving right along.
Finley!
Oh shit.
Finley!
I forgot.
Finley could be in the Hall of Fame. I'll take Finley in the Hall of Fame over fucking Jeff Jarrett.
Finley deserves it. You can put William Regal in the Hall of Fame.
You absolutely could. You could even put fucking JBL in the Hall of Fame at this point.
That's very true. You could. But
is Jim Ross in the Hall of Fame?
Jim Ross is in the Hall of Fame.
Obviously.
Him and Jerry Lawler went in together. Yeah.
Yeah. Who else? Gorilla Monsoon? Is he in the Hall of Fame?
I think so.
I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna figure this out. Gorilla Monsoon, WWE Hall of Fame. Let's find out. Gorilla Monsoon. Yeah. 1994 Hall of Fame inductee. All right, so Gorilla Monsoon is there.
Yeah, Heenan's definitely in. I know that.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what else we got? While I figure this out, here you go.
Whoa.
Whoa, we are far. We're looking at the notes right now. We got Alexa Bliss. Then we got Renee Young. Talking to. Oh my God! Hold on. Can I just
go?
Put a fucking mouthpiece on Asuka. Do it already. Do it.
Are you ready for Asuka? Are you ready for Asuka?
Do it. Put a fucking mouthpiece on Asuka. This was atrocious. This was terrible. I feel bad because Asuka's such a great wrestler, but oh my fucking God, she can't speak. She can't speak fucking English. The difference between what they're doing with Shinsuke Nakamura and what they're doing with fucking what they're doing with Shinsuke and what they're doing with Asuka, they don't let Shinsuke talk a lot. And they give him a few words. You go to Asuka and you want a full fucking conversation out of her when you're on Raw. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. And we got another. We talk about where are we? I'm sorry.
No, fucking Nia Jax came in and laid her out.
That's right. Nia Jax beat the crap out of her. And that's gonna lead into the match Sunday. Obviously, stipulation.
I really don't know. I really don't know. Like, I really don't. I really don't.
We get a quick promo for Ronda Rousey's Raw contract signing at Elimination Chamber. She will officially be a member of Monday Night Raw next Sunday.
Yeah, next Monday, really.
Next Monday, technically.
Next Monday, technically.
Yeah. So then we go right into a tag team match. The Bar taking on Titus Worldwide.
Mind you got an hour left, so none of these matches are really long.
Yeah, these matches don't go that long. Titus Worldwide picked up the win. We're gonna just talk briefly about the match. The end of the match.
The match was all right. It wasn't bad. This is leading to them facing each other at Elimination Chamber because that got announced. Today, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. I don't know. It's so. What about the end of the match? It was all right.
Yeah, I was just gonna say Cesaro was the legal man, and Sheamus charged at Apollo Crews, and Apollo Crews sent him to the floor. And I'm sorry, Apollo.
Yeah,
Apollo.
Wait, sorry, because Terry Crews, I think, sued or something like that.
Did he really? Is that why?
There's something. Not that he sued, but I think there was an argument backstage. But two things: the Florida shooter, and I'm hearing Terry Crews had a little bit to do with it.
Oh. I didn't even put that together.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Bruiser Brody! Bruiser Brody isn't in the Hall of Fame.
Well, Bruiser Brody got stabbed, too, I think. Owen
Hart is not in the Hall of Fame. Owen Hart. Davey Boy Smith's not in the Hall of Fame. It's what?
Demolition?
Yeah, Demolition's not in. Dynamite Kid's not in.
Yeah, let's say Dynamite Kid they might not even touch.
Terrible. Shame on you. Shame on you for not putting these people in the Hall of Fame, but you put Jeff fucking Jarrett in.
Vader. Honky Tonk Man's not in?
This article might be dated. No, honestly, I don't think the Honky Tonk Man is in.
I don't know. But since we compared the two before.
Yeah. And then we got a 6-woman tag team match.
Which I don't even think I watched Monday. I think I might have walked out at this point. I might have went to go get food. That's what I do in the middle of wrestling. Sometimes I see a match and I determine within the first 10 seconds if I'm going to watch it or go get food.
Yeah.
Mainly because Friggin' this match. This was the closer too, right?
Yeah, this is the main
This
event.
is the main event, and really what we got out of this was because Alexa Bliss basically left Absolution high and dry, right?
Yeah. So it's Alexa like trying to get brownie points. The Honky Tonk Man is not in the Hall of Fame, by the way. Alexa Bliss is trying to get brownie points for the Elimination Chamber so she doesn't lose the title. Yeah. Lex Luger isn't in the Hall of Fame.
Goldberg is going.
The Great fucking Muda isn't in the Hall of Fame. Rick Martel's not in the Hall of Fame.
Christian's not in the Hall of Fame. I forgot he's officially.
Jushin Thunder Liger is not in the WWE Hall of Fame. I mean, I kind of get why, because he's in New Japan right now. King Kong Bundy's not there. It's just, why Jeff Jarrett, man? What was the end game? What's the end game to all of this? I don't get it. We got the women closing fucking Raw. It wasn't a great match.
You couldn't expect the rest of the show to top the opener.
No,
I mean, that opener set the tone for the show, because it was the show for the most part, and I mean, it was incredible. Just thinking about that match, like, God, imagine Raw was still 2 hours and that was like literally the whole show.
That would have been great. I was kind of hoping that the whole show would be this gauntlet match.
That would have been amazing. Do a 30-minute match each, or for certain people. But anyways, that's Monday Night Raw.
You had a great opening. You had a pretty decent
follow-up.
Yeah.
You
can't complain.
Can't complain.
After that opening, you can't complain about Raw.
Yeah. Right.
And then you got Smackdown. Oh, boy. This is just convoluted to convoluted to convoluted to convoluted.
I feel like I watch the same episode of SmackDown every week. Like, just, like, format-wise. Start with a promo. Go to a mediocre match. Have one strong match. And then the rest of the show is kind of just filler. And it's like, it's upsetting, because that's the way wrestling has become. And it starts off with a promo. AJ Styles is going to be interviewed by Renee Young. And Renee talks about the Fatal 5-Way at Fastlane, another Fatal 5-Way. We're starting off 2018 strong with the Fatal 5-Way. And AJ basically says, he's in control of his destiny for WrestleMania. And they're playing up the banner or the sign, and he feels like he can beat any man in the match with him. And obviously we're waiting on somebody to come out. And I believe Corbin came out.
Yeah.
Corbin came out.
Yeah, Corbin came out first.
And
this was just all of these people. All of the people that are going to be in the Fatal 5-Way come out. And they start talking about how they're going to win the match.
And we still got 2 weeks to go. So
is it the week after No Mercy?
After Elimination Chamber? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Is it the week after Elimination Chamber?
Actually, I have no idea. It goes to show how much I actually care about SmackDown.
I mean, I care about SmackDown.
I want to care because my favorite wrestler is the World Heavyweight Champion on it. March 11th.
Yeah, it's the week after. No, 2 weeks after.
2 weeks after.
Yeah,
so
2 weeks
we still got time. We still got a lot of time. Of time.
3 weeks?
Yeah, but we still got. This is a promo I expected maybe the go home show, and then everyone gets thrown into a match after that.
Yeah, it was okay. So we get announced for this show. We've got obviously Shane McMahon comes out. Shane makes Corbin versus AJ for the main event. Then Shane also makes Owens versus Ziggler. And Dolph Ziggler comes out. It was Corbin versus AJ, Owens versus Ziggler. Sami Zayn didn't have a match this week.
No, he wrestled last week against...
Yeah, he wrestled Ziggler last week. Yeah. So, Sami took the night off, wrestling-wise.
I was about to say wrestling-wise.
Opening the match, you got Dolph Ziggler versus Kevin Owens, and actually not a bad match.
Right.
I saw the entire match. Wasn't a bad match. A lot of false finishes. The crowd was actually pretty into it. Surprisingly, considering that we've just got this fucking rotation of you wrestle you, and you wrestle you, and you wrestle you.
Right.
So, still don't like fucking Ziggler's theme music at all.
No.
Still don't like it. Still got to change it, but we've got 2 years, so hopefully they change it eventually.
Yeah. It was good. We had a lot of different spots. Owens, Swanton bomb. Ziggler hit him with the knees. Famouser, 2 counts, and it was just good. I expected the ending, obviously.
Yeah, the ending was pretty predictable.
Yeah. Sami Zayn comes out. He looks like he's about to run into the ring and attack Dolph Ziggler, but he doesn't.
He did a really good job of like his actual running. He made it seem like he was just going to cause a distraction and get it over with. So I actually was quite fooled for a hot second when he didn't get involved in the match. But Ziggler ate a pretty sweet fucking super kick, and he lost that match.
And then he lost. Owens won, and that was that.
Yeah.
We look at the updated SmackDown Top 10 list, which is still a thing 3 weeks later.
What was it?
Right.
What was it?
I couldn't tell you.
You couldn't?
You want to know why? Because I don't care. Because it still doesn't mean shit to me.
It's got to be. Oh man, and it's just like the feud between Bobby and Jinder is over the top 10 list. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just throw Randy Orton in there
because Randy Orton's got nothing to do right now, serious wise. So yeah, I mean it's dumb. I knew it from the moment that they announced it.
Yeah, you've got okay. Oh man. Oh, here's the top 10 list right now. I'm sorry. It's not even SmackDown's top 10 list. You got Bobby Roode's top 10 list. It's not even the actual top 10 list. Oh my lord.
This is getting more convoluted by the day.
It's just why are we starting? Why is the feud about the list? That's my problem. Why is the feud about the list? It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be about the list. It shouldn't be because of you made it higher on this list than I did. It should be because the title opportunity. It should be the title opportunity. Okay, you got this high up on the list, you get the next shot.
Right.
You know?
You know what used to be cool was the WWE Power Rankings back in the day. Like, they didn't mean a whole lot, but that makes a lot more sense because they used to do it based on matches and stuff to make it seem like, wrestling was a legitimate sport like the UFC does. But this is just ridiculous. Ty Dillinger's still on the even on Bobby Roode's list. Ty Dillinger's on the list.
Yeah, I don't. Oh man, I really wish I could find out the SmackDown top 10 list because it was just it. Oh Jesus Christ! Jinder comes out. He's not in the top 10. So he's mad that he's not in the top 10. It's just like Orton comes out and Orton and him have got legitimate beef because Orton just RKO's fucking everybody.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a bad promo all around.
I hate this. Like, this makes me want to stop watching SmackDown.
Like, Orton literally didn't say a thing. Orton came in, had a few words off mic.
Mm-hmm.
Randy hit Jinder to get him out of the ring. Then
went for an RKO on
Bobby
Roode, and he missed. He blocked. It was blocked. Hits a glorious DDT on Orton, and then Jinder hit him with the Colossus, and that was it again.
And that was what topped it off. For the second week in a row, Jinder got the best of the three of them. Why did we get
I don't know. We get a 6-woman tag team match. The Riot Squad, Ruby Riot, Sarah Logan, and Liv Morgan versus Charlotte Flair, Naomi, and Becky Lynch. It's okay, nothing crazy. We got a nice running knee from Sarah Logan during the match, which is pretty cool. I mean, Sarah Logan still sucks. Don't get me wrong. Liv Morgan sucks.
Oh God,
She's got the flattest chest
See,
in the
but
history of the world.
Sarah Logan is better than
Liv Morgan.
Liv Morgan.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Yeah.
And that's disappointing.
Yeah. And I mean, it was just we knew which way this was gonna go.
Yeah.
And
Ruby Riot's finisher is the detonation kick, right? Essentially.
Basically, yeah.
Okay, because she names it the Riot kick, and I was like, where did I see that before? It's a detonation kick.
She just do a Rainmaker with her kick, which is essentially again kind of what it is, but she starts from the detonation kick position. Anyways, yeah, the Riot Squad wins. No shocker. We get a promo backstage with Sami Zayn talking to Kevin Owens and says that they need to turn the whole situation with where they're trying to divide Sami and Kevin, and they need to turn it on Shane McMahon. And Sami says,
"This was interesting.
This was very interesting. This is gonna have a. You know what I think might happen now? And a coworker of mine is saying Sami Zayn's gonna win the WWE title. He goes, "You watch." I'm not saying that it's gonna happen.
I definitely don't think that.
Could you imagine? They beat everybody. They hit finishers on everybody, and then Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are in the middle of the ring. Sami Zayn lays down for Kevin Owens. Owens goes for the pin. Rolls up Kevin Owens, wins the WWE Championship.
I see, and I think that's gonna happen up until he wins it. I think that he's gonna lay down. It's gonna cause enough time for somebody to recover.
Probably AJ, right?
Definitely AJ. It's gonna make enough time for AJ to recover. Then Owens is finally gonna sit there and Sammy's finally gonna sit there and lay down for him. And then right when Owens is about to pin him, that's when AJ goes and makes the save.
Okay.
So this was interesting to see that he's actually he's really willing to put it all on the line for Kevin Owens.
Now, knowing the WWE, they're gonna go back on that next week. Probably they're gonna probably be like, or Kevin's gonna be like, "No, I'll lay down for you," and we're gonna have this back and forth until I feel like, but this was powerful. Like this was one of the best segments on SmackDown because this actually kind of oh shit, that could actually happen. So we'll see. Let's see if they don't go back on it.
What they should do? They should just lay next to each other with their arms. They want to be. They both want to be WWE champions so bad. Yeah. Lay next to each other, arms over each other, double pin.
Yeah. We get a number one contenders tag team match between the New Day and Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable.
New Day won.
The only part worth mentioning is the fact that I think it was Kofi. Kofi, yeah. Kofi distracted the referee as Benjamin and Gable hit their tag team finisher. Benjamin had Big E rolled up, but due to the distraction, the ref didn't see it, so he didn't count it. Or when he did start counting it, Xavier Woods made the save, and Xavier Woods eventually became the legal man. And once he was the legal man, he took advantage, Shining Wizard on Shelton Benjamin, and won the match.
They're your number one contenders, and we're going to get 2 weeks of Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable bitching.
It's already happened on Instagram. If you follow Chad Gable on Instagram.
Oh, they're already bitching about it?
Already.
Ouch.
And
after this,
more squash. Bludgeon Brothers beat up two enhancement talents, threw them around ringside. Both got body slams. One got body slammed onto the other, and then Luke Harper got body slammed onto both of them.
Yeah, don't put the Bludgeon Brothers on TV until they face somebody good.
Yeah, thank you.
Stop doing it. Stop.
And we get Ruby Riot's response to Charlotte's backstage video, and she challenged Naomi for next week.
But Ruby Riot's gonna face Charlotte at Elimination Chamber.
Fastlane.
I'm sorry, at Fastlane. I'm on Raw mode. So.
And Baron Corbin's gets a hype video for tonight's main event. And with that being said,
we got AJ versus Baron Corbin. Not a good match.
But AJ did what he tried to do what he had to do to really make the match worth watching. No surprise, AJ Styles won. If it was, I didn't see Corbin winning this at all.
No, not at all. But I mean, unless by DQ. But then again, it also just shows that the difference between the two. That Baron Corbin is not going to be able to. Stop with the Baron Corbin experiment. Give it to somebody else.
Yeah. After the finish of the match, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn attacked AJ Styles, And Corbin ended up laying them both out with the end of days. And that was it. We left off with Corbin standing tall.
I'm just surprised that he was able to hit the end of days on Kevin. I'm surprised that Kevin Owens fed for the end of days.
Yeah. Oh, God. So, we still got some time to build for Fastlane, but we have predictions to do for Elimination Chamber. So, without further ado...
Oh, we do have predictions for Elimination Chamber. I forget. We haven't done predictions in a while.
Well, this is the first one back, of course. Well, the first pay-per-view we're building to.
Is it?
Going back, yeah, because we didn't cover the Rumble. We covered post-Rumble after we came off hiatus. So...
Oh...
With that being said, we've got predictions to be done.
Do we have a pre-show yet set or no?
I don't know. I'm going to take a look. I'm pulling up the card right now. We do have a pre-show match, and it was exactly... Actually, it's not exactly what I expected it to be.
Well, give me a
Luke
second.
Gallows and Carl Anderson versus The Miz Taraj in a tag team match.
Really?
Yep.
Really? Really? Luke Gallows versus Carl Anderson?
No, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson
I'm sorry,
versus The Miz Taraj.
Versus the Miz Taraj? What? Why?
Because even though they're still there with Finn Balor, we still don't have.
Why not the Revival?
That's what I'm saying.
Why not the Revival?
I don't know.
Unless the Revival get
involved. Maybe they attack the Miz Taraj.
Maybe they attack the club.
Who knows? That's what we got. If the match does happen, if they don't get attacked, who goes over? Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson. Duh.
Yeah.
Because not like they're building the Miz Taraj, Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel to be anything incredibly special.
No.
So there's no point of them winning. So with that being said, I think we both have the same opinion on that.
God. It's just why.
We'll
why
go
do
next.
That?
Sheamus and Cesaro defend the WWE Raw Tag Team Championships against Apollo and Titus O'Neil. Titus Worldwide. Who do you got and why?
Got the Bar.
Yep.
Bar is gonna win. Why? Because they're just giving them something to do. Like literally, you've got no tag teams right now. And that's WWE's fault because they have 2 tag teams, but they just don't want to put them in a title feud right away. Don't know why. Don't fucking care. But that's the way it's just been going down. Yep. So yeah, I give it the Bar because they're just Titus Worldwide is doing a good job of giving them something to do and making it seem like they might actually win. I honestly I would be surprised if I see Titus Worldwide win it. And keep it all the way till Mania.
Yeah. I've got the Bar going over as well. Even though Sheamus's days could possibly be numbered.
Could. It's a matter of when, not...
Yeah. So, I think they're going to hold on to it. Next, Woken Matt Hardy versus Bray Wyatt in a singles match. Regular singles match. This is the first time I think they're facing off on pay-per-view. One-on-one because they faced off at Raw 25. We've been building to this for a while now, so...
You think it's the last match?
I don't know. I want to say no because I want to say that we're going to get something for Mania because I couldn't imagine Matt Hardy not having anything to do for Mania.
I don't know. I mean, I would throw a stipulation match in at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Between the two. Not having a fucking projection screen.
Yeah, let's not do that again. Bray Wyatt, Woken Matt Hardy. I don't know who to pick, actually. Because Bray Wyatt won the Raw 25 match, so I'm thinking maybe they'll trade off victories, and they'll have one final great war.
Isn't this their second match with each other, or was that their first match?
That was their first match at Raw 25. Oh, no, wait. They didn't face off at Survivor Series, right? No. He wasn't Woken at Survivor Series. In the Royal Rumble, they worked together. So Raw 20, I think it was Raw 25.
I think they had a match in between that.
They probably did. I'm gonna go with Woken Matt Hardy, just because truthfully, I just don't. I don't.
No,
know.
I'm gonna go with Bray on this one. I'm gonna go with Bray on this one because I think there's more to gain with Bray doing it.
I don't know. I guess I'm gonna go with that's gonna be my
I'm gonna go with Bray.
my non-conventional pick with the Woken Matt Hardy. Next.
Unconventional. That's about the obvious. That's about as conventional as it goes.
I think
choosing Bray to win at a pay-per-view.
I think the obvious choice would be Bray Wyatt because fucking they like to use Matt Hardy as to enhance him like they always do with Bray Wyatt with some of these older guys. So I don't know. Don't know. Next, Asuka versus Nia Jax singles match, but the stipulation is if Nia Jax wins, she's added to Asuka's championship match at WrestleMania. Is this an obvious choice?
Hold on. See, this is confusing because they never said that Asuka. They never said where Asuka was going.
No,
Asuka never said where she was going. She never said if she was going to Raw and fighting for the Raw title. She never said if she was going to SmackDown and fighting for the SmackDown title. She never said that. So is she added to Asuka's match or is she added to the Raw Women's title match? And this is where it gets
I guess we'll find out, but
vague because it doesn't.
But I don't think she wins anyways. So
no, I think she does win.
You think she's gonna beat
Yeah,
Asuka?
absolutely. Here's what I think. I don't think she's gonna pin Asuka.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's gonna go by count out or something like that.
Okay.
And that's what's gonna make her win. She's gonna fight. I think Nia Jax. For about a year now, they've been teasing that Nia Jax and Alexa Bliss were gonna fight each other at some point, which we never got.
Right.
So I'm thinking that we're going to get Nia Jax versus Alexa Bliss at WrestleMania for the Raw Women's title. And then we're going to get Asuka versus Charlotte. Ronda Rousey could get thrown in a match with whoever in the mid-card and we'll be okay. I think Nia Jax is going to win. But if it's added to Asuka's championship, that's fucked up.
I don't know. Like I said, we don't know. We really don't know. So
I thought it was just what she gets added into the Raw Women's title match.
Right. I guess we'll see. I'm gonna go with Asuka though. I don't know. I think that maybe because I'm not entirely sure if Alexa Bliss is gonna win the Chamber, but even though we'll get to that in a second. But I feel like the Alexa Bliss Nia Jax thing could go either way. I think they could do it without the title.
It all depends. It all depends for me, man, and this match is going to happen first before fucking anything.
Yeah.
So you can't really.
So we'll see. I'm going to go with Asuka.
For my predictions, I've got conditionals here because if Alexa Bliss does retain, then I think Nia Jax wins. Right. But if Alexa Bliss doesn't retain, then I think Asuka's going to win.
Right. So there's nothing to really, like I said, I don't know. It all depends. You're right. It depends on the ordering of the match. So let's see. Let's keep going. But we have conditionals for that match. I've got Asuka. You've got Nia conditionally.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Yeah. So we're split on two matches right now.
Elimination Chamber match for the WWE Raw Women's Championship. Alexa Bliss, Bayley, Mandy Rose, Mickie James, Sasha Banks, and Sonya Deville.
What might be the worst match on the card?
What might be what could very well be the worst match on the card? See, I'm not positive. I'm gonna go with Alexa Bliss, even though like I said, I still think Asuka's gonna beat Nia Jax, but I don't know because there's always the chance that they do the right thing and they put it on either Bayley or Sasha, so they face
do
Asuka.
The right thing. No, give us Bliss versus Nia Jax. The fucking feud has been happening for a year now. Nia Jax has been owed a fucking title shot.
Right.
From what? Not like legitimately. I'm not saying she's legitimately been owed a title shot.
But
like she's been in the women. They've been leading to this feud for forever. Get it over and done with.
Mm-hmm.
Get Nia Jax the strap. Give Nia Jax the strap at Mania, or have her get Alexa Bliss over as a face or something like that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But my thing is, like, I don't know. I feel like Asuka.
I don't think it's doing the right thing. I think doing the right thing is to keep it on Bliss and just have her
but
handle this until Mania, Handle this until Mania, and then we have some finality at Mania, whether it be Asuka or whether it be Nia Jax.
Right.
You know what I mean?
don't know.
I think that her versus Nia Jax would be way better than Asuka versus Nia Jax. I mean, I think
Asuka versus Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, I think Nia Jax and Alexa Bliss would be better.
That's fair.
I just don't.
I think Alexa Bliss does retain though in the chamber.
I think Alexa Bliss retains too. If Alexa Bliss doesn't retain, I would like to see Sasha Banks go at it and we get Sasha versus Alexa. I don't want to see Asuka versus Alexa at WrestleMania. I want to see Asuka versus Charlotte at WrestleMania. It makes sense. It's a better match. It's a better match. You can get some motivation behind the two. And now that we're gonna go and we're gonna get we're gonna get co-branded pay-per-views. This could be the start of something, you know?
And then our main event of the evening. The Elimination Chamber match to determine the number one contender for
Roman Reigns.
Yep.
Roman Reigns.
Easy enough.
Roman Reigns. Don't even tell all the other people. Roman Reigns. If they swerve me at Elimination Chamber, I'll cry. Legitimate tears. I'll cry legitimate tears.
So would I. I don't know.
And we'll chop CJ.
Yeah. I don't know, actually. I'm thinking there's going to be 2 winners. I think we're going to get a double pin. I think we're going to get a double pin. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins will pin each other.
No.
I think that's exactly what's going to happen.
Don't do it.
I think that... I don't want it. I don't want it. But I think that's what's going to happen. But if I have to pick one, I'm picking Roman Reigns.
Double pin? No. Why?
Because what's Seth Rollins going to do? Wrestle Kurt Angle?
Yes.
But they we've completely forgot about that because they've been building him now. Oh, I can beat Roman Reigns and I can beat John Cena.
For 2 weeks, James. They've only done it for 2 weeks.
It doesn't matter. The point is...
I haven't forgot about it.
But the rest of everyone else has, because now the focus is Seth Rollins beat Roman Reigns and John Cena. That's the only thing people are going to be talking about until this pay-per-view is over now. Seth Rollins logically could be added to this WrestleMania match because not only did he take the title from Lesnar and Roman 3 years ago. Now Roman can top them both.
That's the only. That's yeah. You want to know why that doesn't work?
Why?
You just said it. So Roman Reigns can topple Seth Rollins and Brock Lesnar at Mania. If he topples Brock Lesnar, I get it. That's it. That's what's been done. That's what we've been getting to for however long we've been getting to it. Am I right? Right. Okay. They want Roman Reigns to get over as a face and be the top face in the company. You can't do that when he's facing a face Seth Rollins in the match at WrestleMania because people are gonna want to see Rollins win that match. They're not going to want to see Roman Reigns win that match.
Right, no, I agree.
At all. So that I don't think that they're going to get a double pin.
I think they very well could.
They could. Listen, they could. They could have fucking Elias win if they really wanted to.
Well, like I said, if Elias wins, I'm buying all of his merchandise. I'll own everything that Elias.
If they could get the Miz to win. You know what I mean?
I really don't know. But the thing is, I can't see Seth Rollins. It's not to say he's downgrading, but to go from what he's done now.
Listen, it's 1 year.
Then to go to the chamber.
It's 1 year.
You know, to go and wrestle Kurt Angle. He just wrestled Triple H last year.
It's 1 year.
I know. It'll be 2 years in a row now that has nothing to do with the title.
Legend killer. The new legend killer. Cross pay-per-view. Cross brand pay-per-view. Randy Orton for a little bit. Let Randy Orton get the fuck out of here. Then Roman Reigns for the Universal title.
I don't know. I really don't know.
He takes out the past, now he goes for the future. Took out Triple H. Am I right? Am I correct? Gonna take out Kurt Angle at Mania. If they have a match, take out Randy Orton next. Took out Cena.
Yeah, but
fuck it. Have him. Just let him go and then go to Roman Reigns. Triple threat is not what we need. We need a
I know it's not what
we need a good singles match. They had a good one at 31. Let them go at it with each other. Let Roman Reigns win. Let's get it all out of the way. Let's get the face pop that he needs. Let's clean slate at WrestleMania. Clean slate after WrestleMania. Let's get Roman Reigns. Let's get him his title shot. Let's get him to beat Brock Lesnar. Let's get his face pop. Let's get it done. Let's get it over with. Let's get it over with. Because after this, I don't want to hear anything else. I don't want to hear anything else about Roman Reigns getting thrown down our throats. I don't want to hear anything else about fucking Roman Reigns this, Roman Reigns that. Because we're going to hear plenty of it when he becomes Universal Champion. I don't want to hear any more bitching. Get it over with. Put him in the fucking title shot already. Get him Brock Lesnar. Have a fucking clean slate after WrestleMania. Get him to wrestle Seth Rollins. Get him to wrestle Finn Balor. Get Finn Balor to fucking get his title shot back again. Let them have a program with each other. Now we get the fucking gears turning after WrestleMania. We got all these people who were sitting there and trying to get feuds with Brock Lesnar, and we couldn't get the fucking proper build to it because Brock Lesnar's a part-timer. Now we gotta get a full-time WWE Universal Champion. We're gonna get full-time feuds. We might get long-term booking out of this. Let's just get it over with. The triple threat is not gonna get what you want. It's gonna get Roman booed, and then we're gonna have to try all the fucking over again.
But I think that's
I
think that's something that they would do
all over again.
I know, but this is the WWE. Look what they've done. I can very well see them saying, "Oh well, Seth Rollins. I mean, he's white hot now. He goes, we can just have him go to WrestleMania, and people will want to see that match."
He's gonna go to WrestleMania regardless. You can literally throw
not in the championship match. That's the
throw
point.
him. You could throw. You listen. Bring back the fucking hardcore title. Have him face Dean Ambrose for the hardcore title, and I shit you not, he'll get over fucking white hot. You can have him go over a fucking trash can, and he'll get a white hot pop at fucking WrestleMania. It does not need for him to be in the fucking triple threat for the Universal title. It doesn't need it. You can get him over fucking Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle turns into a heel, and you get that son of a bitch to get fucking Seth Rollins over, which we already know he's one of the best fucking wrestlers in the company. It does not need the fucking Universal title, James. I don't get it.
It's not me. I am not saying that. I'm saying that's something the WWE would do because that's exactly what they think.
If they do, it would be, and I can't even say it would be stupid. It would just be very, very fucking WWE-like.
Exactly.
Very fucking WWE-like.
Exactly.
And it'd be super fucking disappointing. Just fucking give us a fucking straight-up war between Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. Give it to us. That's it.
Anyways, that concludes that. Roman Reigns is my singles pick, but like I said, there's options. We'll see. And that's it. That's all we have to cover this week. For now.
We got next week. We're going to be back. Video podcast by WrestleMania. Shout out to the sponsors, Warriors of Wrestling. Check them out. We are, after this, once we're done with this, we are going to be traveling over to Queens to go interview the King of Chaos, Logan Black, one of the top wrestlers, current tag team champion in Warriors of Wrestling right now. We got a bunch of questions for him tonight, so definitely go and check that out. Our good friend Chris Scott from Dinger for 3 is going to be there as well, so I'll make sure that he gets his proper kudos for hanging out with us and helping us out with the equipment that is going to be needed for this podcast. So yeah, my name is Xavier Heat, wrestling's favorite hothead, and boy am I hot right now. And next to me is my beautiful and lovely motherfucking co-host,
the man with no gimmick, D. James Conti, signing off for Double Turn Radio. Have a great week.
Thank you.
Fuck you.
Bye.
Yo, let's go, got twisted, let's go. Greenest of all tapes and I'm ready to stretch quotes. So if you sleeping on it all, then it's time that the bed broke. Cause the sink is swimming and you seeing the best flow, baby. Let's go, I'm ready, so let's go. Pen moves from the heart, giving them chest strokes. No stressing, I ain't got time to address jokes. The intro's on, it's on, so let's go. I'm striving to be a legend, so as far as my era go, I know where I'm heading. In and out of Omega mode, seamless. Alpha dog, never generico. Thoroughbred, giving the rounds just like a merry-go. Hulk when I'm flexing flows, they think I'm Terry Bollea. Back giving them layers cause I was laying low. No matter if I speed through it or say it slow. No matter if I speed through it or say it slow. Rated R, I'm armed to do wonders. And I gotta drop bars, this bomb like blue thunder. And I drill like a sergeant, dodged a few blunders. I'm a vet, repping the old guard from newcomers. Burying it with flurries, I'm sending a few under. Flare flow Fridays, you know how I do. Summer back with a new tape, it's greener than cucumbers, yup. It's about that time that I do numbers. Been working on the moves and all the maneuvers sick, so it's time to catch grooves all over haluva kicks and snares. Switch gears, I'm showing them newer tricks. With the wrestling and rap, I'm growing it through the mix, and I finally got it right. They watching it for the juggle, so I'm going for the jugular. Finally got the pieces to the puzzle, so lame dudes knocking them for the hustle. But the brain busters, straight dropping them on the buckle, yep. Let's go. Let's go, yo. Let's go, got twisted, let's go. Greenest of all tapes, and I'm ready to stretch quotes. So if you sleeping on the hard, then it's time that the bed broke. Cause it's sink or swim, and you seeing the best flow, baby. Let's go, I'm ready, so let's go. Pen moves from the heart, giving them chest strokes. No stressing, got no time to address jokes. The intro's on, it's on, so let's go. Oh, 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 oh.